Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of Full Spectrum Survival and this week's Mailbox Monday, where we're answering your questions each week for the summer. T-Rebel7 asks us, you said all the people in Canada had to leave in a rush and can't go back to their homes yet. What would you suggest in a go bag for that type of preparedness? We had a great discussion with AZ Rad about different options for emergency evacuation bags and boxes. There are tiered steps to being ready to evacuate and some scenario forethought to what you're most likely to experience. We suggest you plan for what you're likely to experience in your area or an environmental disaster, and then plan for what you feel like you might experience from current events. So to plan for an environmental disaster, you'll need to take your locale into consideration. Look at your state or regional history, and if you live in an earthquake zone or an area often affected by hurricanes or tornadoes, or your region is susceptible to flooding, you'll want to make your initial go bag or box around those plans. Every evacuation kit, whether it's a bug-out bag with 72 hours worth of supplies or a Rubbermaid evacuation tub, they each have their own items that need to be tailor-fit to your needs, but most have basic or core survival tools. No matter what type of disaster you're experiencing, from house fires and flooding to tornadoes, you will need to have fire-making tools, the ability and means to purify water, first aid, hygiene, and medicine implements, food and water, shelter materials, communication, security implements, and purchasing ability. Now with these core tools, you'll be able to dry wet clothes, build shelter if none can be found, feed yourself and your family, continue your vitamin or prescription regimen, make safe drinking water, protect yourself, and find out what's going on in your area. Now those are just basic ideas, or core tools. A lot of us will think long term with each of our kits and expand on each of those core tools for extended periods of time away from home. Expanding security, for instance, will include a firearm that you can hunt with as well as trapping materials that will convert your food procurement aspect of your 72-hour bag into a minimum 2-week bag. Making sure that you have stainless steel containers for cooking in will give you the ability to boil water indefinitely when cared for. Knowing how to make lye from the hardwood ash of your fires lets you make soap as a byproduct of cooking and water purification. And having a mobile communication system, whether it's ham, cell, or radio, with a portable solar kit will allow you to stay out that much longer. Those are just some ideas for quick evacuation kits. Realizing that skill building is just as important as any tool that you can put in your bag or in your kit will allow you to find sufficiency whether you're displaced from home or you're out in the woods. As always, guys, we appreciate you joining us. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week on another Mailbox Monday.